Right, here we go. I used to be a werewolf, but I'm all right. No!
Whenever the moon was full, it was out there. Hiding in the fog, watching, and waiting to strike again. And again. Now, from the master of mystery and suspense comes Stephen King's Silver Bullet, rated R.
Starts Friday at the Duke and Duchess and surrounding first-run theaters.
From the master of suspense, Stephen King, comes a tale you'll never forget. One moonlit night it appeared, and no one knew how to stop it.
My son was torn to pieces!
A terrified town, with nowhere to turn, and death at every door. One boy, one chance. Stephen King's Silver Bullet.
Monday at 8:05 on KHNL 13.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Garrett turned into Scooby.
That's the closest I can get to a werewolf costume in short notice.
There you go. Dude, that looked like a great movie. Is that what we're watching?
Because I couldn't get into the suit for 10-year-olds. But welcome, Al. Yes, we'll watch that movie.
Okay, let me pull it up.
Because what have you got? Because I've got the Canon movies version of Stephen King's Silver Bullet.
Ooh, fancy.
Got a Canon logo on mine.
I've just got the regular Paramount DVD from way back when.
You call that a poster? Well, not that mine's much better.
It could be a little better. Yeah.
Well, none of the posters are bad because the original one has got the werewolf with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense. No. Even though he does use the baseball bat twice, you think, why is a werewolf using a baseball bat? Let's say hello, everyone. So say hello, everyone, Aunt Ethel.
Hello, everyone.
Right. Jason, the nice one's here.
Yes.
Luckily, got the nice one tonight. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all having a good day and doing well. Love this film. Hello, Al and Bitch. Tracy's excited to finally come watch one of your watch parties. Well, he's watching it on your channel because the dross you watch on your watch parties. We ain't got time to do the shimmy slide, luckily, but
hey, it's always time for the shimmy slide.
You want to give it a sing along? Yes, Halloween begins.
It has begun.
It ended, 2 years ago or last year now? I can't remember. But we're bringing it back. So I will enjoy a lovely beer to have with my werewolf movie. ASMR.
I got some grape soda.
Is that the token drink in your area? I got Funky Punch.
There you go.
Pinkerbury.
And I am wearing an appropriate T-shirt, by the way. I'm wearing my Wolfman T-shirt.
Wolfman Jack coming for you with the 50s hits. Is he still with us?
I don't believe.
Greetings, Andy. Yes, did you make lemonade in your plant?
Not yet.
Stephen King's best. I just thought something. This film based on Stephen King's illustrated cuts of the werewolf book. Yes, it is.
Yes,
half of it.
Yeah. Ish.
Yes, because Stephen King's. I think I read Cycle of the Werewolf, isn't it? It's called.
Mm-hmm.
The book.
Yes, I think it's Cycle of the Werewolf. Yeah,
and I think it came out 2 or 3 years before the film came out.
Yeah,
but it's the kid's hardly in it in the book. He's doesn't have souped up wheelchairs in the book, and
yeah, all the good stuff in this movie is not in the book.
Yeah, pretty much, because it's over a whole year. The book is where I have no idea what this one is.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a month or not, but yeah. Good evening, Bob. Yes, it is. There you go. Let's call it. Yes, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Marky Mark might turn up, yes, but I've already got the Funky Bunch. It's like a werewolf. Right. Because it's so late at night here, and Al's going to be out sunbathing by the time this is finished because it's still daylight. Let's see what we've got on my calendar. There's no crazy Gary Busey in the book. Uncle Red.
No crazy Gary Busey. What?
What's the point? So I got an MGM video
MGM. There you go.
with a Canon logo. There's no Canon logo, even though it's a Canon tape. It's just straight to MGM. And the great Dino De Laurentiis, as
Oh yeah,
always.
good old Dino.
Yeah, is it though? Stephen King's Silver Bullet. I believe you announce it in your area.
That's the Studio Canal version. Yes.
And we start with a full moon.
Well, I mean, it is a werewolf movie. What else are you going to start with? I mean, yeah,
Is there a moon song as well?
probably.
Now, apparently, I only found out today that this was mostly directed by who?
A person.
Was it?
Or a werewolf.
Who did Phantasm?
Don Coscarelli.
That's it. So most of this apparently was filmed by him. And then he left because he was having too much hassle from Dino.
Makes sense.
Yes. And then it was taken over by that whoever was seeing the credits in a minute. That's useless with names, obviously. And he only filmed the werewolf scenes because the werewolf suit wasn't ready. Stephen King wrote the book and the screenplay for this. Now, can you also tell me why it's set in 1976 when it's 100% 80s?
That's a good question.
Now, I'm assuming the voiceover, which is the older sister for some reason.
Yeah.
And then we got the poor bastard that went back to working on the rail yards after the Cleveland Indians kicked him out of them being their manager.
The music is by Jay Chataway, who did the awesome Maniac Cop rap. By the way.
Yes, only white people should rap.
That's right.
Especially like in Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks. But yes. So apparently they didn't. Stephen King wrote it. The screenplay as you don't see the wolf. It's all in the darkness and all that. And then Dino says, "Bollocks to that. We want to see." Yeah,
we want to see the damn thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So then but then he didn't like the initial design or something, and then he didn't like that guy the director put in because it was a dancer, so you had all these graceful movements and quick and everything, and then Dino didn't like that. So it's no wonder the guy had a anxiety attack and left. But
yeah,
Daniel Attias, that's him. This is the only film he's directed. Done a lot of good TV shows since, but yep, off comes his head. Although I might be ahead of you here.
Slightly.
I'll just wait. There we go. Now it's off with his head. One good. I don't know how that is. It a karate chop or is it the nails or what?
I would imagine it would have to be part of the nails, right?
What
like,
would the
slicing
gonna do?
Yeah.
It's one foul swoop, isn't it? And then there's a head on the block.
Since it's cut so nicely, I would assume it's the claws.
But then he's only got tiny claws when it shows him. But I won't.
Maybe it's like Wolverine or something.
Yes, must be. So yeah, then we got the town center. Because it's not the 4th of July yet, is it? Because that gets cancelled. But there's another event with all the folksies turn up.
But the Marine hymn is playing for some reason. Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh yes, there they are. Because they look dressed like the guards at the castle, and the ones at Buckingham Palace.
Oh, that food looks nasty.
Nothing's happening. There we go. Salem's Lot also starts with a full moon. There you go. You see, you meddling little shit. Hello, Aunt Beacon.
Echo.
Hello, Echo. And then we get the great Terrier Quinn.
Yes.
And everyone says that because Everett McGill's in this, You instantly know he's the bad guy.
Shh.
But I
Spoiler.
guess this is one of his first roles.
This is what, 85?
Yes.
Yeah.
Marty's a booger. Yeah, there's Marty.
Marty
Before
is a
he was
booger.
Lost Boy. Before he was Lucas. Before he was had a license to drive.
So I believe this was my first Corey Haim movie.
I don't know. I don't know if mine was Watches. I don't
It
know
was
if it
either this or Lucas. I don't remember which one I saw
Yeah.
first.
Then his mate is going to go missing in a minute. So yeah, this is Tarker's Hill, which is in the same county or this neighboring counties, all the other Stephen King books. It does list them off here. Chester's
So
Mill, which is under the Dome, Derry with it, Castle Rock with Needlefings, Cujo, and Pet Cemetery, among others. It borders those locations.
but I really don't want to live in Maine. All this crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, you'd be safer with those gators.
That's right. At least a gator I can run.
You think you can outrun a gator, do you?
Yep.
Okay. What's this film's connection with Steven Seagal?
Oh.
Yes,
Well,
that's-
Gary Busey was in Under Siege.
Oh, hang on. Yes. That's one.
Is there more?
The two connections said.
Oh, it's two. Okay.
Yes.
What's the other?
You booger. Everett McGill is the bad guy in Under Siege 2.
So double Under Siege there. There you go. There you go. See, this was the prequel to the Under Siege movies.
It is. Except, well, Red survives. Other than putting out the money to get things made, I wonder if Dino De Laurentiis, yes, actually contributed part of things artistically to the films. Is actually no, I've never heard of him doing anything apart from money. Because that's why we have Red Sonja, where he tricked Arnold from being a cameo to working for 3 weeks or whatever it was.
And King Kong with Jessica Lange.
Well, of course, yes. Did he do Flash Gordon? I can't remember now. I think he left.
Maybe.
I'm back, and I see you carried on without me, rat bastards. Sorry, Jim. I told Al to pause it, but he wouldn't.
It's Garrett's fault.
That was just to bring back memories of your car, the big station wagon with the wood paneling.
I've definitely been in a few of those in my lifetime.
No seatbelts.
Yeah. For sure.
Morgan follows me home every week. Oh yeah, first Corey Haim was Lost Boys.
Yeah, I think between Lucas and Lost Boys, I think that's probably going to be the two most.
Okay, Firstborn.
Most first.
Secret
first.
Admirer. Don't think I know this one. Is
Firstborn I've heard of. Secret Admirer, yeah, I've never heard of that one.
now this is another question for you, Yank.
Mm-hmm.
This house is no longer there anymore. It was turned into a shopping mall or something. But they moved the house, and it's elsewhere now. Someone found it. But
Oh, that's
how do you move a house?
carefully.
Because we know you Yanks like to buy castles and have them brick by brick transported to America.
Yeah. Well, it depends. This kind of house, yeah, that would have been quite a. Since it has the brick on the bottom, that's pretty impressive.
I guess yeah, because it's got a brick bottom, but then I guess it's all wood and sectional.
Yeah, I guess. But you see here in the States, you often see houses being pulled by giant trucks and stuff. But that's usually mobile homes, though. Not a house like this. But every once in a while, you'll see one like this, though. Every once in a while.
How? Yeah, is it cheaper than just building a house? Bloody hell!
I would say probably not by much.
I would say so. But yeah, but I love his hair. So thanks to Marty. Marty's here. Pim tweeting us. Dr. Impossible's here. Yes, creepy. Everett McGill is one creepy son of a wolf in this. Good.
I like that, son of a wolf. I like it.
The family trickster, yes. Al doesn't need a seatbelt. He's immortal. Well, yes. Now, I watched a film just a minute ago where a vampire and a werewolf had a fight. So we just need to find a werewolf to take out Al.
Hey now, hey now.
It wasn't much effort. It should say Megan follows me home. Ah. How does this get moved by tornadoes? Yes, Wizard of Oz.
Very true. Very true.
I love the joke. She's just mad because someone dropped a house on her sister. Every time I watch Everett McGill on screen, I always think about Quest for Fire. Oh, same thing with Ron Perlman. I haven't seen Quest for Fire. But
Saw it
yes,
a long time ago.
what happens? Why would a young lad put money next to his sister on the bedside cabinet?
Don't know.
Especially when it's for pantyhose.
I'm an only child, so I have no brothers or sisters. So
Yes, I wasn't putting money on my sister's bedside cabinet when I was alive. Either there's a scene cut or this VHS is very quick.
yeah, on mine. They're still chatting on
Yeah,
they're laying
it's
down.
just a piano playing in there. Now, whose house is this?
Swerve's house.
There we go. Playing the piano at night because there's nothing good on telly. So, this is apparently the church would have a big problem with the reverend killing this woman. Not because she's pregnant, not because he's a werewolf, but because he tells Corey Haim later about her confession in the.
like most priests do.
Yeah, because he's told why he killed her to stop her soul going to hell. But then, yeah, that was his justification for killing this one. Okay, she was just about to kill herself, so you ripped her to shreds in front of her mother. But the young lad later and everyone else in the film is just he doesn't have an excuse for.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the usual. Someone's got hairy hands crawling up the thing. I'm gonna snitch. Yes, Michael Myers is on Matt's channel. I know he's traitor. I bet he'll turn up when their film's finished.
That
we'll blank him. Everyone blank Michael Myers when he comes on. The Judas.
Give him hell when he comes in.
What do you make of this werewolf costume?
The little bit that we see of it, I've seen worse.
I have seen worse. It's not worse. The monkey from Halloween 2.
I mean, it's no Halloween or American Werewolf in London or anything, but
yes, because that's everyone's go-to, isn't it? The good ones, and I'm so far with you on that because I've seen about 30 this month or so.
Yeah, but you've been rocking through the werewolf stuff, man. Yeah,
and none of them are. A few of them are good stories, but yeah, none of them know what to do with the costume. It's either or a guy in a suit.
Making a good werewolf movie is very difficult.
I can testify to that.
Yeah,
because I got that list of about 200 they've made, and then you go through it and you think, yeah,
there you go.
There's only a few good ones.
Yeah,
there was a lot more mod ones.
This is one of Jason's favorite movies, so he knows. So he's going to school us on some stuff, I'm sure.
Jim, you Judas as well. He's off to see Matt's stream. He's watching a Fulci film. We're watching a decent film. The lady is the one that got pregnant, and her boyfriend was yelling at her and telling her she's on her own. That's him. Yes, because we get the usual build-up of hick characters from Stephen King, don't we?
Well,
you get to know the town.
Yeah,
and there's no good people in them.
Like I said, I would never want to live up there. Just no.
No, because I got Fright Night 2. Is that werewolf? What's John Kreese in that? Is he a werewolf?
I don't know. I only saw Fright Night 2 once. I didn't care for it.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Yes. Hot take. I know. Hot take. I know everybody loves that one. I just could not get into it.
Yeah, how many Heaven of films have we watched? Hello, T. Betsy. Not a Fulci fan. There you go. Is anyone a Fulci fan? Yes, yeah. I haven't seen Fright Night 2. I assume it would be rubbish. You see, this is everyone's problem. They think it's rubbish, but it's got the same.
You are correct.
It's got Roddy McDowell and Brewster returning. So that's the Bane bonus. It's got very good special effects, and it looks like a movie because of its issues with who owns it. I think there's only a German Blu-ray that's actually worth watching. They're the only ones that have rights to have it in HD or widescreen or whatever else. But yeah,
I will say, his wheelchair is awesome.
it is.
It's-
Only you Americans out in the country could have one of those. Well, his second one goes about 70 miles per hour, doesn't it?
Yeah, something crazy.
And it does look like it's Corey Haim steering that thing at full speed.
Yeah.
You think he is quite lucky he didn't crash that. But yeah, I'm surprised there's not more of them after this. But yeah.
Did you ever see Meatballs Part 2
I have seen it.
with
but...
the little alien guy?
God, yes. Now it's
Okay, so anyway, there's a character in a wheelchair, and he has a souped-up wheelchair just like this. And in the beginning, I think it's it's either the beginning or the end. I don't remember. He's racing the bus, and it's this crazy chase with this dude on a souped-up wheelchair and a gigantic ass bus. It's hilarious.
I need to watch the franchise again.
I actually
Don't
really
worry,
like
don't
it.
need the first one,
It's so stupid, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, the alien ones.
Yeah.
Now he's got a thing for this girl, and they seem to like each other. I think that's the last time we see her, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember her much in this. I mean, it's been a while since I've watched this, but still.
Yeah, I think she just disappears now because the dad's obviously the same dad as in all the pretty girls in fucking King films. That her dad's a alcoholic abuser.
Gotcha.
But
and unfortunately, I don't think this movie's streaming anywhere.
no, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm lucky if you want to watch this anywhere. if you
I
don't
did
know.
not see it streaming any place at all. Otherwise, I would have shared a link.
Well, yes, I was expecting it to be free on YouTube or something, but yeah.
Something, yeah.
Where am I? Yeah, I assumed it would be like Return to Salem's Lot. Yeah, it's not. It's certainly not that. It does follow on the story. It does have the same characters, and it does have a load of monsters. Here we go. Here's Uncle Red.
Or have you seen the remake to Salem's Lot with Rob Lowe?
Or have you? I was still waiting for the remake of the remake, aren't we? This coming out this year, or allegedly.
Yeah, if that ever happens.
But then there is a remake of Fright Night Part 2.
Yes.
That came out.
Yes.
This is made in was it Eastern Europe? That came out straight to rental. A New Blood.
I didn't see that one. I did see the original remake, which wasn't terrible.
No, it was good stuff happening in it.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised at how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Fright Night 2 is okay, but it doesn't hold the candle to it. Well, yes, you can't get better than that original. Which Fright Night might be the soundtrack we're going to be talking about later in the month. But he always calls me that. Yes. Everything Busey does is Busey. He asked if, I think the director asked Stephen King if Busey could do his ad libs, and Stephen King said yes. Because this is before, what's this before? Before Under Siege, before Predator 2, before Point Break.
Luckily for us.
Yes, after Buddy Holly story. Yes. Definitely give it a watch. If you like the first film, you should like the second film. It was before his accident, yes. I think that was late 80s, wasn't it, his accident? Where half his brain fell out.
So are you familiar with Buseyisms?
I found out today about Buseyisms, but yes, do give me some more information.
Yes, he takes words and explains them. Like,
charges you for the privilege.
like, do you know what film means? Film? Take a guess.
Dread to think. Go on.
Anyone in the chat, take a guess. Take a guess what film means in Gary
Moving
Busey
pictures,
world.
of course, or a product of chemicals that put images on a reel of film. I guess he doesn't just recite Webster's dictionary.
No. So, for example, film means feelings illuminated like magic.
That's better. That's pretty good. I'll let him have that one.
Yeah.
It's way off.
And he has like a million of them. So.
Now, be nice. I have invited him on the channel. He's not with us tonight, but yet. We shall see how it goes.
That would be absolutely amazing. Like beyond anything. Like that. Like that'll get you 3 million views right there.
Yes, her dad gets killed in a second, doesn't he? Oh no, it doesn't take long before there's bloody wrestling on screen. Now, I didn't know NWA had, when they were doing rap concerts, they had these characters running around on stage.
Yeah. These two are straight out of Compton.
Well, yeah, where's Ice-T? I can't see. Now, apparently, people only can identify one of the wrestlers.
Now, do you know NWA still exists?
Which one?
The wrestling organization.
No, I did not. I didn't know it existed until I watched this film the other night. So,
guess who owns it? It's a non-wrestling, like a celebrity non-wrestler.
That doesn't narrow it down.
A musician.
Phil Collins.
No. Oh, that would be hilarious. No, Billy Corgan of Smashing Pumpkins.
Yes, I would never have got that.
Yeah, Billy Corgan
That's not
NWA. Yep.
I would not know who the lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins is. Yeah. Well, yeah, like Jim says, it's her dad's about to get killed by the werewolf, and then she just moves away or gets put in a home. I don't know if the mum's in the situation. Now, how the hell does the werewolf make the whole greenhouse shake and
He's
be
a
underground?
werewolf. He's powerful. Yeah.
This has the Washington Post mark that is played in every American movie. There you go. Oh yeah, see, the new sentence is going to be on Max in October. Oh dear.
Oh, gosh.
Well, we don't care about that because me and Al will be watching the original and best one.
We are next month. Yeah.
Why is it whenever I see a child in a wheelchair, I think of them going over a cliff into a lake?
No. Yeah. Wait.
He nearly goes off the bridge in this, but I hope they don't mess up Salem's Lot, and I also hope they don't mean people can no longer discover the Toby Hooper one when they look it up. Yeah, this is the thing, isn't it?
I think most savvy film folks will always gravitate toward the originals.
Not many people knew there was a Rob Lowe one, didn't they? But
yeah,
with Rutger Hauer as Mr. Barlow, isn't it?
I watched about 10 minutes of that one. I was good.
I think I've seen it twice. Yeah. Because I watched it when it came out, and I watched a Stephen King month in October one. Oh, there it is. Why is it watching him from under the floorboards? This is the thing about all these werewolf films I'm watching, because usually it starts off with like the werewolf kills him in one swipe and done, just attacks, and then doesn't bother anyone else for the rest of the night, even though there's like 8 to 10 hours of darkness and full moon at night. It only has one kill in a whole town. And then the same with this, it's under the floorboards stalking him, and then it pops out and it's the
Yeah, I never quite understood the slashery aspects of what werewolf movie.
There happens in a lot of them, and then
Yeah.
they do brutal attack, like the girl in the somehow a super strong werewolf. Some people are able to fight them off without getting scratched or bitten.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
that's the two things you don't want to happen. And then the other thing is, werewolves don't actually eat anyone, do they? Really? There's a few films that they actually eat people.
Yeah.
But
So you see, he didn't actually kill him there. The board killed him.
well, exactly. He was snarling, saying, "Look out for that board!"
Yeah.
He fell forward onto it. But yeah, so there's an error here because it. Oh, what's going on here? Getting ahead of itself. Yeah, the newspaper, even though the title said 1976 when the film opened, the newspaper says it's 1980 on it. And then, oh, single action, double action shotguns.
There you go. America.
You rednecks. And yeah, and then everyone goes, because how many nights is there actually a full moon? Is it 2 or 3, isn't it?
It's I want to say it's like maybe 3 times a year.
No, every month, isn't it?
Or is it? I don't know.
But how long is it out for?
I'm not a werewolf. I'm a bat. I don't know.
You go out every night, yeah. You're allowed out. But yeah, the rules to werewolves. So how the hell did he get up that tree? I can't even climb a tree. Boys flying kites don't have iPhones.
Especially in 1976. God.
Didn't even have Pong. I'm trying to think about the novel length. I swear the full moon. The Bullet was the shortest. Yeah, Cycle of Werewolf is a short book. It's mostly illustrations. And each month is a section of story. So each section will be like, I think there's a section with the woman taking the pills and getting killed. And the next month it's the dad in the flower garden. And then, yeah, it's a very short book and very short sections. It's mostly about the pictures. Now, who is that? The girl, the one playing his sister, because she's supposed to be the main character from all the bloody. So yeah, Megan Follows. That's it. Follows.
Mm-hmm.
Who's in?
Yeah, she was in a bunch of stuff in the 80s.
Anne of Green Gables, the same year as this, and then Anne of something, Silver Bullet, and Anne of Green Gables. So she was doing a lot of Anne of Green Gables. Yeah, she's in Heartland as Lizzie Borden. She had done a lot of TV, but no, I thought. Oh, yeah. So there's a weird bit here. Yeah, he says goodbye to his friend who's flying the kite and staying out a bit longer, and then he stops and has a long look at him, like, "Oh, this is the last time I'm ever going to see you." Spoilers. Oh shit! I'm behind again. Where is it? No, I'm not. I just scrolled too far back. Right. So here we go. The rednecks are taking things on their own because that always works out well.
Always, yeah.
Rest in peace, Ted Hollister.
All right, let's see. Okay, do you know what love means in Buseyisms?
Too legit to quit.
You got it. Now, love is living on victorious energy.
Yeah, he's just making it up now.
He's just making shit up, man.
Yeah, this is probably the saddest bit, isn't it? The death of the boy.
Yeah.
For some reason, ripped apart, and then the dad sees him. People have said that the dad's reaction's a bit silly, but who knows how you'd react seeing that?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I love how people say that, but it's like, you know what you don't know how you'd react in that.
Yeah, because they've compared it to the Pet Cemetery. No. But yeah,
that almost sounded like Darth Vader.
I did think it did. Yeah, I did go a bit Vader at the end there. But yeah, it's poor son. He's his son. But I don't know how long this is. Yeah, is this over a few days or a few months? And then yeah, this is the classic bit. Now, if you pay close attention, it's only the main actors that change into werewolves, or is that later? I can't remember. how many times we go to the church a lot of times in this. It might be in the later one when he's got a patch on his eye because he's got pink eye. But yeah, it's only the main characters that have got good makeup. All the rest are just blackface.
But not actual blackface.
There you go. According to Google, the moon seems to be full for about 3 days a month, but is only truly full for one night. Thank you. So as expected. I don't know what it counts for werewolves.
Yeah, so it's like that time of the month, but a werewolf.
Whoa! He went there. So hang on, it's 90 minutes. Yeah, it's about that, isn't it? On VHS. Yeah, so it says it's distributed by Warner Home Video. It's a Canon logo on the box, and it's an MGM logo at the film.
And mine is straight up Paramount. Paramount.
DVD. Don't even have the Blu-ray. How disgusting.
I actually need to upgrade this one. Yeah.
Yeah, there isn't a 4K, is there?
Not too much. Maybe.
Maybe in one country. I don't know if it's worldwide.
I got to look it up now.
You've got internet.
I do have internet. There is a 4K, yes.
I thought I saw something when I was looking at it. Like, don't know if it's one of those European ones.
No, it's American.
Oh, it's America.
America.
Then you got Busey's scared face is the picture on that. MDB.
As it should be.
He is the star of this film, isn't he? Haim's just an afterthought. Because, yeah, they're doing the voiceover and thinking back of, like, Stand By Me, but then Stand By Me, it was one of the main characters talking about his experiences when the girl isn't even in half the stuff that's happening.
So, how do you think this would have done if Corey Feldman would have played the part instead?
Financially or
Either.
I don't think he would have been a likable character, would he?
So everybody in the chat on both sides, who's your favorite Corey?
We're not
Haim
paying
or
people
Feldman?
against their Corys. That's worse than politics.
Of the two Corys, not any other Corey. The two Corys, who's your favorite?
Going for Corey from Wilkes movies. So here we go. This is somehow the rednecks are now forming a plan of I don't know what. They've got a map and so you lot go over here and everyone else go over here and we'll find whoever's doing this somehow.
And of course the cop's like, I didn't deputize you.
Yeah. Because the bar owner is what's his name from Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah, Lawrence Tierney.
That's him.
Yeah.
Then I think that's the only names. So yes, Everett McGill is the werewolf. William Newman is that long-faced fellow. What's he in? Brubaker, Post-Mortem twice. Mrs. Doubtfire, for the love of the game. Leprechaun 1, and the Serpent and the Rainbow. Yes, turned up in a lot of stuff. Well, here we go. Yeah, if anyone needs to talk. So you've had the train driver. So obviously he was lying on the tracks and got drunk and let a train run over his head. But then the woman, if some woman had got ripped to shreds by a monster in her room, I'd be locked in a basement with a gun pointed at the door until they caught him.
Upset.
My son was torn to pieces. Pieces. You bastard, you bastard, you bastard.
You bastard. Yeah.
Of course he's got it. Explain the ending of that one.
Hey, yeah.
How he gets his
Pieces.
the zombie claws through his jeans.
Well, but why aren't we watching Pieces?
That's not a werewolf in it, does it?
I guess not. Yeah. Well, but it's got a Bruce Lee knockoff.
Yeah, it's just because he was nearby on set one day, and they thought.
Yeah, apparently the producer was also doing a kung fu movie in the same town,
Yes.
and so he invited Bruce Lee, L.E., to come over and do a scene, which made no sense at all.
I think I've only got Bruce Lie, L.I. one in the loft, but
Oh, when I used to get the L.E. guy and the L.I. guy completely confused.
yeah, and then there's an L.E.I. guy, isn't there as well?
There's an L.E.I. There's a Dragon Lee. There's a couple of them.
Because what was it? No Retreat, No Surrender. I always thought that was the real Bruce Lee because I didn't. Thought they faked his death. But yeah. So yes, Everett McGill. I haven't seen I can't make it through the original Dune.
Oh.
But yeah, I forget he's in License to
it's
Kill
not the greatest.
as well. Because he's a wrong un in that one. And then why would he be trying to stop all the rednecks from going around town shooting werewolves?
Because he is one.
But does he know he is one?
I think most of them do. I mean, eventually they figure it out, right? Like,
Yeah, because that's another thing. He's been there. He's obviously been. He's not a new person, reverend in town. Otherwise, he'd be the first suspect.
right.
So he's obviously been a reverend there for a long time. But then, how is he a werewolf then? Because they just wipe over it later. And who made him a werewolf? And it's just, I don't know. And then that's it. That's all they discuss
somebody.
about how we've got a werewolf in town. And I don't know. I don't think it even says in the book because I can't remember if it is the reverend in the book.
Mm.
Here we go. The rednecks are in the bayou.
Bayous of Maine. Yep.
It's got somehow he can hide in the mist.
This kind of looks like the woods from Fire in the Sky.
Yes. And look at these idiots.
But that was in what? Arizona, I think.
Yeah, and then it gets all comical, doesn't it?
Well,
Steals
you know,
his baseball bat and kills him with it. Throws another one through a tree, and
you have to put a little Abbott and Costello up in there. You know?
Now, when you go into the bayou at night, is there thick fog on the floor?
Always.
Okay, so it's not a made-up thing for films.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I missed that one. I can never take the end product with the werewolf itself. Carlo Rambaldi's design looks rather comical. That's the problem. Everything that came after Landis' film is mediocre or fairly decent. Yeah, they just can't get it right. I haven't.
I mean, you know, a lot of people talk about, American Werewolf in London, but I always stand by the original Howling. Dude, those were freaking awesome. Hey.
But yes, they haven't. Those weren't exactly big budget affairs, were they? They just had talented makeup.
Hey, that part 2 that you just hold up, that has just been re-released by Vinegar Syndrome here in the States.
Oh yeah, part 2 I pulled up. That's monkey suits.
Yeah.
So
there you go. That's the good one.
Yeah, they got delivered monkey suits by mistakes, but they couldn't have time to send them back to America and get the new ones.
So they're like, okay.
You just look it. No one's going to watch this anyway.
That's right.
Even though it's got Red Brown and Christopher Lee in it. But
Sybil Danning too, right?
And Sybil Danning. Flashing 17. Is it 17 times or 70 times at the end?
I don't know.
It's a lot, but it's worth it. He ain't down there, Andy.
Nope,
Skirmish line. That's when the bitch tries to come around us. Even these hicks would know if it's a monster. That when it's a film ever had a monster that you can just shoot. Although I have seen a few werewolf films where it doesn't need a silver bullet.
Yeah, I mean the way they're going about it is like they think they're hunting like a deer or something. Huh? Like,
Yeah, something that
like,
can't
what are you
fight back.
expecting? Like, are you expecting this little dainty thing? Like what? Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, and then because it's got his baseball bat, the Peacemaker. It just yeah, everyone else has got guns. He's got a baseball bat, and I don't think the woman's got anything, has she?
Maybe not. Maybe he's like anti-gun or something.
It's under the fog, so the fog is like under their knees,
Yeah.
and then it's right here with us, and then suddenly whoop, he's. Well, I guess all right. It's up to their waist, but somehow this werewolf, 6-foot werewolf, whatever it is, 7-foot werewolf. No, just pulling guys.
I got the guy in the back of the head.
A sneaky son of a bitch. I can't move.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's so funny, all these slashery stuff to me.
Yeah, one of the fingers went up his nose when he went to grab his face. Oh, yeah, he pulls his head up. Oh my god, it's the second head. Come on. Yeah, run away.
But he can't move.
Yeah, so it's in him, and then the baseball bat comes up and starts hitting the guy. You think, oh dear, it's a werewolf film. There we go. The church is full of comments now.
Yeah, I love how the werewolf figured it out. And he's like, "Oh,
Yes, David Cassett only knew because Jack came and told him he was a werewolf. But in Howling, they all know they're werewolves. Yeah, there's everything I watched. There's no consistency at all. They can be killed by being shot. They can be killed by being cut up, and then bloody Monster Squad. It like forms back together just like the T-1000.
Well, I watched the movie Blackout. It's a werewolf movie from earlier this year. It's finally on Tubi, by the way, if anybody wants to watch it. But yeah, like the first half of the movie, he's trying to figure out what's going on and like what am I? And then eventually he figures out that he's a werewolf. But it like, yeah, so it's like the journey from initial attack and then eventually figuring out what happened and him becoming a werewolf.
Yeah. Because this is another thing with this film. It's like there's no. Is there a change? Does he morph into? I can't remember now. I only watched it the other day. If he changes into a werewolf,
not that I recall.
No. There's one. Yeah, there's a quick one after later on.
Real quick, yeah.
The sheriff, he quickly turns. It's like he can do it on a whim. He doesn't. So there's films that they can do it on a whim. They can do it for when they're horny and they're howling, and then they can do it when they see the moon, or if the moonlight hits them. Then they change to a werewolf, and then the next minute is we run inside, and then they're not a werewolf, and then pick a lane.
And no one took me up on the favorite Corey. By the way, come on, people! Somebody name your favorite Corey.
Yes, everyone's going to say Haim, unless they're a rock fan.
Wolf is a good one. I agree, Larry.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that one. Does have Michelle Pfeiffer in it?
This is the closest you get to the transformations here.
Yeah. Yeah, then the piano playing woman, and then she turns and looks at the camera. Thriller night. Yeah, so there's always a dream where the werewolf person dreams they're a werewolf. Yeah, dial 1-800 Corey fan. The werewolf, the film that people often forget is quite decent. Dog shots, yes, dog shots, yeah. Mainly because it doesn't have the word werewolf in the title. And a bit of a coincidence. I did ask director Neil
Neil
Marshall earlier
Marshall.
today. I sent a message saying, because I know he does a lot of research for his films, and I asked him if he did any research for that film, or did he just make it up from films he had seen, and he said he did both. He reads a lot of books, including The Book of Werewolves by the Reverend Sabine Baring Gould, which,
Fancy.
yeah, I hope it's a short book so I can get it. But yeah, Dog Soldiers is a good one, because that does have the issue with the woman who is a vampire controlling it, so she doesn't become a vampire until she can't control it anymore at the end of the film.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is a town in America, right?
Yeah.
And he's driving down, and he has got room for like 5 or 6 cars down this road in small town America. When we have a small town here, you can barely get 1 car down the street.
Yeah. Where I live, the streets are pretty narrow.
It's good because you can park lengthways on both sides there, but I still have 3 cars down the middle. Here we go. Where's your man? How has he been building this thing in secret? Surely he'd have to start it at one point.
You would think.
But he's that good a mechanic, he doesn't need to. T. Betty says, the other Corey.
Oh, there you go.
Corey
See?
Wilkins.
Somebody's a Fell Dog fan.
My favorite Corey is the one I'm watching at the time. Yes. They are good.
But what about when they're both on?
The Burbs? And we are getting the Burbs for the Modern Audience TV show now, aren't we?
Yeah, I heard about that.
No one's fine. No one wants it.
Nope. Don't mess with it, man. It's perfect the way it is.
Feldman. There you go. The other Corey. Is he touring anywhere near you?
I don't know. I have not looked up his tour dates. So
Larry unfortunately missed him when he was in his neck of the woods. He was
damn.
Comic-Con, I think.
Dang. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of conventions. Yeah.
Oh wow, the Silver Bullet. So is that what? If the book is named after a wheelchair.
Wow.
Or the film's named after, isn't it? Because it's Cycle of the Werewolf. But yeah, the Silver Bullet.
Yeah. Is it called Silver Bullet in the novelette, as they called it in the credits?
Yeah, it's got some grips on those tires though.
Sure does.
So yeah, he built this as a project for us, because it never really says what his job is, and then his girlfriend's just left him, hasn't she? Time on his hands. Yeah, pedantic people, as we'll find out later on. When I don't know what you Americans do with all your recycled cans and how they're valuable, but is it the aluminium?
Some folks do that. Some folks don't.
But yeah, there's a Diet Pepsi in the pile of cans later on. And apparently, Diet Pepsi didn't come out till early 80s. So why is it in 1976? Oh, there you go.
They're futuristic.
That's you. Aluminum. Sorry, Al.
Yes. You gotta say it properly, Gareth. Speak English,
I
damn it.
remember you're backwards.
Speak proper English, damn it.
Yeah, look at this. Because that is Corey Haim most of the time. He is zipping around everywhere.
I love the music.
Yeah, it's got a...
It kind of sounds like Corey Feldman music.
It could be. Yeah, there. So yeah, definitely Corey Haim, and then he does a wheelie and on camera, and yeah, he's on the back of a truck or something. Then doing 70. Yeah, so he's just left the house and gone miles out of his way without anyone knowing. Although I did the same.
Okay, so to do a wheelie, don't you need proper strength in your legs. I'm just throwing that out there.
It is balance, isn't it? But you would have to. Yeah, well.
You know. Just saying, yeah.
When they remake this, they can fix that. Because they would use a real person in a wheelchair. Because I love you.
I will say though, he was pretty convincing as a wheelchair kid, though.
Yeah, he just. You can't. No one's ever complained that he moved his leg when he tried to get out of the chair, or those. And it's one of those 80s films where it's never mentioned, like Mac and Me. He's never mentioned.
Yeah.
Pointed out. Oh,
well, now Mac and Me, I know that the kid was actually disabled and actually in a wheelchair. So yeah, I think
they didn't make it about the whole film. Morgan Creek's Bad Moon. I've got to rewatch that, but yeah, that wasn't bad.
That one is pretty terrible from what I remember. I could be wrong, but yeah, I don't think I like that one too much.
Compared to a lot, because there's so many that have been made recently I did not even know existed.
Oh, how was Moon of the Wolf? I saw you watch that the other day. the New Orleans.
It was the New Orleans one. Yes, that wouldn't have made a good watch party. Because it's mostly about how they're the rich family, and then all the poor people should know their place, and we should be treated with respect because we're the betters.
Right.
As you in your mansion knows.
Yep. My mansion full of movies.
Yeah, and you can't talk about the family because, well, if someone overhears,
yeah,
I don't even remember a werewolf being in it now. They were too busy just being a family drama. Ah, yes, Ginger Snaps is a good one. It is a
Ginger
girl.
Snaps is very good. However, I'll up you one. Part 2 is even better.
Part 2 is a good one. Yes, I was thinking Part 3 is the one where it's a period drama. Which
I mean, all three of them are good. I liked all three of them, but the second one is way above the other two.
Yeah, I still think there's stuff that doesn't make sense in the second one, but it's a good film. But it is a girls' film. But it is Matt. You are correct. There's a hidden meaning in that film, something to do with girls, but I can't understand what it is.
There are girls in it, yes.
Real girl films like Carrie start off with a shower scene. So
that's right.
You see, I started watching Werewolf, the TV show from '97, but I didn't get on with it. I know it's only 30-minute episodes, but it's just like this is the Incredible Hulk, but with a werewolf. He just goes from town to town helping people by becoming a big monster and then going on to the next town looking for the guy that turned him. But the pilot episode was good.
Interesting.
But I just got bored. It's only 29 episodes. I think they're all free on YouTube if you want to watch them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand women's problems, so yeah, that is a meaning was lost on me. Yeah, just women complaining mostly. I think, wasn't it, about the patriarchy? Hang on, is there music again?
Gotta get that weird guitar, you know.
Yeah, even as a kid, I wouldn't have fucking gone out in the woods in the fucking dark. I'd seen too many films by then.
There you go.
But yeah, and then yeah, I wouldn't have. Well, I probably would, but fireworks are so hard to get over here.
This is for the good guys.
There's only, yeah, you can't get them really in the summer. There's only 2 to 3 weeks you can buy fireworks in the UK, and they're all shit and expensive.
I have a fireworks stand about a mile down the road. It's open year round.
Exactly. But yeah, luckily they're not common because they're used mostly by people that don't have big gardens and are in the middle of the town. So every time people start setting off fireworks, that isn't the one day of the year they're supposed to do it. People complain, "Oh, you're scaring my dogs, you're scaring my cats, you're keeping us up." and all this. But November the 5th is the only day. That's usually a rainy day.
the 5th of November. There you go.
Yes, remember the 5th.
Remember.
Maybe I'll have to do V for Vendetta this year. But yeah, so the werewolf has a lot of self-control because everyone else, it just ran out and killed them. But this one, it's spying on him. I remember hearing a 70s comedian on TV saying, "Women's problem, what do you mean? Like washing up?" Oh, how dare you? How dare you, sir? I mean...
How dare you, Ian? How dare you?
Yes, Ian, you bigot. But yeah, he's just... And yeah, then the werewolf's slowly moving in, and he's down to his last thing. So this is the other thing, because werewolf films, they shoot a werewolf and he heals himself, but in this one he gets his eye out, and then the human part doesn't have heal it. And then he gets if he'd have shot him anywhere but the eye, would it have damaged the werewolf?
I mean, I would imagine in some way.
Yeah, it's obviously
he just takes off like a rocket.
Yeah, it does look like a bear. I will give it that.
Yeah.
Bears, monkeys, and who else was? What did I watch? I watched Battle Dogs earlier, which was an asylum film.
Oh goodness, I'm sorry.
Yeah, heavy CGI one, that one.
I am sorry.
But it did have Bill Duke, it had Craig Sheffer, it had Ariana Richards from Jurassic Park.
Nice.
And it was like werewolves were... She was a werewolf, and then she came to an airport and then changed and then bit everyone, and then they became werewolves, and then New York has been taken down by a virus of werewolves. There you go, the wild turkey he's been drinking. I saw the werewolf last night.
Wild turkey. The
Kentucky.
I do like the transformation in the Monster Squad.
Yes.
That's
the other thing about transformations. There's two types, isn't there? There's I've just fallen off the table. Oh, hairy hand comes up, and then face, and then there's the time lapse ones with all the hair growing slowly, and then obviously the person isn't staying still enough when the makeup is applied. But yeah, they did get past that one with the camera panning around the phone box, and it changes when it goes around a gap, so you can't see the werewolf. That one does work. There we go. Here's a question: if it can only be killed by a silver bullet, can werewolves regenerate to become fully healed? Let's see. Or do non-silver bullets just bounce off them like Superman? It doesn't.
I think it depends on the movie.
It does depend on the movie. That happens. A lot of different movies have different things where you don't need silver bullets; you just need to shoot the bastard.
Because I've seen it where they get shot with not a silver bullet, and it just kind of it heals and kind of pushes it out.
Yeah, they Wolverine it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no consistency with werewolf films.
No. It's
vampire films. They usually follow the rules of no daylight and etc. and silver and crosses and stuff, but werewolves is...
But did you know in the original novel of Dracula, the sunlight does not kill him?
Yes,
it only slows him down and makes him tired.
Yeah, because in the Dracula film he comes out, doesn't he, in the daylight in one scene?
Mm-hmm.
But then he gets turned into a wolf in another scene.
Yes.
But then why did they assume the werewolf would have eye damage?
I don't know, and I'm not sure why.
Because if I thought I'd shot a werewolf, I knew it would heal. But
yeah, you would think. Maybe it's because it's an eye, so it's a little more complicated. I don't know.
Well, if Michael Myers can get his eyes back in part 4, and Jason in many of them,
yeah. I love the ominous just sitting back.
Yeah. Oh, he's under a towel.
Yeah.
And then
it's like
the look he gives her.
He's like, what do you want?
Re-elect O'Bannon for mayor. Okay.
Yes.
It's the same as you mad bastards, you vote for your fucking sheriff, don't you? So anyone can just say, I want to be sheriff, vote for me.
So is that a Dan O'Bannon shout out?
It could be. I'm collecting bottles for the Meadows Drive. Yes, she's going to this whole time. They're just weirdly looking at her the whole time. Like,
Just like, yeah.
yeah, they're leering at her or saying, go on, piss off. And then, yeah, she's failed, but she's filled her shopping cart, which she stole.
Yes. Yes. But she still does not know who's the werewolf.
Hi, Reverend Lowe. He's just standing. So, yeah, all his bottles and cans and just dumps them in the garage.
Yeah,
Where he's hiding bodies and he tells her to go in there. So I don't know if that was part of his plan.
yeah. John.
With his pink eye.
The big reveal.
Yep. Hey, that Ramon. Very cool movie. Yes, very nostalgic for him. He's old. Welcome to the club.
You're old just like us.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We remember 1985. I was 12, 11, 12.
I was 5.
Yes, the Underworld movies are not mentioned much these days. No.
Yeah, those just kind of faded away, didn't they?
They did. I guess they just ran out of ideas. Because was there 5 of them?
At least.
4. Yeah, I've got a couple.
If not
here.
more.
Right, there it is. It's like Underworld. Which number's that? Is that the 2nd, the 3rd, 4th? We need numbers, people. That's how we know which ones we've
Yes,
seen.
I hate that they don't put numbers on movies anymore.
Yeah,
that drives me nuts.
This could be any fucking version. I wouldn't know what's going on. I think I've only got 2. Oh no, I was looking.
I think I've only seen the first. I think I've only seen the first 2.
I think I've seen them all. I know one's a prequel with Rona Mitra in it.
I saw part of that one. That one seemed okay.
They're all okay. It's just
yeah.
That's the trouble. They're not. The first one's memorable because it's a Matrix ripoff with vampires and werewolves.
Yeah.
And it's got a very attractive lady in it in black leather. So that's what made them popular. Who is this? Boyd Christopher Greenan.
Ooh.
You're a bat, not an owl. We'll see if the gnat turns up.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3 werewolves. Werewolf for London, Curse of the Werewolf, and Late Phases. Late Phases. That was a good one. I did watch that recently. That's got 2 names as well.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet. I'm aware of it. I just haven't. I've never watched.
Yeah,
it.
it's a Vietnam vet who's blind, moves into a old people's community, and there's a werewolf, which is a surprise. But yeah, that was very well done.
Yeah, I did kind of like the Oliver Reed one. Yeah,
Oliver Reed.
That was pretty good.
A real werewolf in real life. Yeah, Late Phases is also known as Night of the Wolf.
Ah.
All right, here we go. What's happening here? What other things aren't of 1976 in this room? Yeah, so we'll send him letters, secret letters, to say we know what you did. Oh, he's got a signed baseball there.
I know what you did last summer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to that coming back, aren't we? Any love for Lon Chaney's The Wolfman, too.
Yes.
That's not Del Toro or whatever his name is. Benicio.
That one stunk. I didn't like that one.
Yeah, it went the CGI route, didn't it?
Yeah.
Too much.
And I don't know. The new one doesn't look very good either.
It's one I haven't looked at. I've seen a few clips. They revealed the monster, but yeah.
I mean, I'll probably see it, but it doesn't doesn't look that good.
Well, exactly. We're gonna watch it, but
Yeah.
people said they made an invisible man, but it wasn't an invisible man. He was just
Yeah.
not there. Where's my hammer collection gone? I've lost it. But yes, I don't know if I've got Hammer werewolf film. I got the few of the Dracula ones.
I think he only made that one, huh? Did
There
he
it
make
is.
another?
Was it one? Yeah, I don't have the werewolf one.
Or if they did, I know it wasn't Oliver Reed. It must have been somebody else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. They all merge into. I got a few 50s ones to watch. Suggesting that he gargle with broken glass or eat a rat poison omelette.
Eat a rat poison omelet.
I could go for one of those right now.
You see, if they did a remake, Jake Busey could play Uncle.
Well, that is true. That
Yeah.
is one of the things when they were making this. Jake Busey, because he was a young lad by then, was hanging around with Corey Haim and they went fishing and stuff, hang around together.
I can see
And then
that.
that's when he decided, when he saw what his dad and Corey were doing in this film, he said, that's decided when he wanted to be an actor.
Ah.
Right. There isn't much. I think what budget this? The Hardy Boys meet the Reverend Werewolf.
You Reverend Werewolf. Now, I would watch that.
I would watch that. But yeah, was this the year before he did Maximum Overdrive? So it came out October 11th, 1985. It's a good time of year to come out. $7 million budget, only grossed $12 million worldwide. So it didn't bomb, but it didn't make much of a profit that they expected it to.
But over the years, it has since become sort of a minor cult classic. I would say.
Yes, because it's a good werewolf film when in a pool of not so many. Because
Yeah,
I know
it's
there's
good.
probably
The acting's good.
Oh,
They got
yeah, the acting's good.
Which you don't see in a lot of werewolf movies. You don't see a lot of good acting.
No, that's what makes late phases different. It's the acting more than anything else. Here we go. But yeah, there's started shooting without a proper werewolf suit. That's why all the werewolf scenes were saved to the end.
Which makes sense. Yeah.
Interesting. Body count of 9. And yeah, Marty is the only one that actually injures and kills the werewolf. No one else has any effect on it, by the way.
Corey Haim's so good at like looking sad, kind of dejected. Yeah.
Everett McGill has been in 2 other werewolf things. He was in the TV show The Werewolf.
Okay.
One of the episodes. And Blood on the Tracks is what the episode. Or was that? Yeah.
Blood on the Tracks. Isn't that a Michael Jackson song?
For some reason, this is trivia. When Reverend Lowe has a nightmare in which the entire congregation turns into werewolves, it foreshadows the fact that he is one himself.
Sure.
Yeah. Reverend Lowe attempts to kill Marty 3 times, and everyone else he only needs one go at them.
So him driving right here reminds me of Michael Myers.
It does, yes. He's just stalking him, isn't he?
Yeah. Same type of car and everything.
Ugh. But yeah, there was not much information about this. Yeah.
Which is kind of shocking. This has been out so long.
Well, exactly. Complete construction of a werewolf costume took over 3 months. The shape design using 3-dimensional clay heads. The actual bear hair has got on it. And then the face and head were controlled by 6 people. So yes, Brady's father mentions the cemetery, Harmony Hill. This is another tie into Salem's Lot.
Oh gosh. I also like how he keeps coming back after him. Like,
Yeah, how fast is that bike going? That the car
I'd
can't
love to
do?
know. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like the Reverend's trying hard, but kind of not.
yeah, it's not trying hard enough.
Yeah. Like, oh, he's about to be on empty.
Yeah, because Corey Haim isn't actually going that fast. What was the other Stephen King adaptation that came out this year in 85?
85. Cujo?
Nope.
No. 85. I'm trying to think. 85.
There you go. Hello, D. the Leo. He's on Al's channel.
Hello. Welcome. Thanks for coming
Welcome
back.
indeed. Yes. It is werewolf season on my channel. But I got to suffer Al's today.
Yeah, he has to suffer with me through today.
For my sins, obviously. Underworld was probably the most bored I've ever been in a theatre. Oh dear. Oh, Michael Myers.
Oh, Michael.
Everyone.
Michael, how dare you?
Yes. Says that
Give him
and turns up late after being on Puggle's channel. Oh, Teen Wolf. Yeah.
I do have a soft spot for Teen Wolf, yeah.
I have a very soft spot. I love the poster for a start. I mean, it's one I watched a lot as a kid. That's how old I am. Did Under Siege 2 have werewolves?
Well, it has Everett McGill.
Yeah.
That we learned earlier.
Yeah. Steven Seagal only did one horror film, and that was with stupid vampires.
What, aren't all Seagal movies a horror film?
Jeff's never recovered from all of them. Yeah, I actually love Teen Wolf. I even don't mind Teen Wolf 2. I know it's just a carbon copy.
I will make a confession. I've never watched Teen Wolf 2.
Oh, come on. I saw that in cinema.
Never watched it. Nope.
I've never stalked Corey Haim. See Michael Myers.
Oh, come on, Michael. Why not?
Yeah, what's wrong with him? It wasn't Christine. It
No.
was Cat's Eyes.
Cat's Eye. Okay.
Fashionably late, yes. Five Star. Yeah, Five Star was 84, wasn't it? And that was directed by the same guy, Commando, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. And again, another remake that was unnecessary and terrible.
Yes, I was going to say. I was just thinking, what other Stephen King remakes have there been recently? Yeah, Firestarter.
The sequel was also terrible, from what I remember.
Which one?
The Firestarter sequel.
Oh yes,
I think
that's
that
the
was
one.
terrible.
Oh yes, I don't think it's barely a film, is it?
I think it was a TV movie or something.
Yeah. This was the 10th Stephen King adaptation, and this was 1985. So
wow.
Let's have a look. Jennifer Connelly was considered for the character Jane, but she was doing Phenomena, Creepers in the UK.
I mean, you know, Argento or this little wacky little werewolf movie. What you gonna do, you know?
Yeah. And there we go. There's evidence at least now. So this was early 80s, a cycle of werewolf movies. Now, number one is Wolfen. Is that a werewolf movie, though?
I've never seen it. I've always heard about it, but I've never watched it.
Jesus Christ. What channel are you? Horror channel. I've seen more of the bloody film.
I'm a bat, dude. What the hell? I'm a werewolf guy.
So, yeah, because the thing with Wolfen is there's wolves in it, but it's supposed to be hinted that they're more shapeshifters, but they're all spirits of wolves. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Then you got Howling, 81. American Werewolf, 81.
You know which one I cannot stand, and everybody loves for some reason? In the Company of Wolves or whatever it is.
Well, that's the 1984. I'm coming up to that. Yes,
I can't stand that one. I don't know.
Second time in like 40 years. And I didn't get anything.
I don't get the love for that one. I really don't.
No,
I mean, if you do, cool. But like, I don't get it.
you don't actually agree for once on that one.
Yeah.
Full Moon High, though, you probably love.
I have that.
Oh, he's got that one.
Full Moon High. There you go.
It wasn't great when I watched it.
It's goofy.
Who's the star of that one? It's Arkin, isn't it?
Jeez. I don't even think so. I don't even think there's listed. Let's see. Adam Arkin.
Yeah. I think his dad's the Van Helsing type character in it, isn't he?
Yeah. It's directed by Larry Cohen. That's yeah.
Yeah, so I should love it.
Yeah.
But
Ed, I forgot Ed McMahon.
Did he say he won $1 million? So yeah, Wolfen, Howling, American Werewolf, Full Moon High were all 81. Then it was Company of Wolves in 84, Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf, 85, Teen Wolf 2 in 87, and for some reason it doesn't mention Teen Wolf 1, and Howling 3 in 87. Well, it takes place in the same
the
year.
marsupials. You gotta say the whole name.
It's not listed there as a marsupials. So yeah, that car that Michael Myers drove earlier, you say, was a 1976 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu Classic.
Ah.
Yeah, suffered from poor marketing, specifically a series of uninspired posters. That is very true.
It probably didn't help that Michael Myers drove it either. So sorry, Michael.
There's a lot of text. The film takes place in 76. It was shot in 84 and released in 85. Oh, yes. What was the Corey Feldman Stephen King book film that came out around the same time as this?
It's not Gremlins. I'm trying to think of what Feldman was in. Let's see.
What do you mean not watching Teen Wolf 2 is nothing to be ashamed of? Ridicule is nothing to be ashamed of. Watching Teen Wolf 2 is mandatory.
I'm going to get to it eventually.
I didn't mind Dead Zone. Yeah, Dead Zone's a good one. Fire Starts Rekindled. That's the name of this?
Oh, I think that's the second one, yeah. Who has the
Who has the
biggest
bigger team? Who's the other wolf? I'd say Busey, especially Jake Busey. So yeah,
Oh, Busey. Gotta
here we
love
go.
Busey.
We're back in the garage full of Pepsi Cola. Yeah, see, Myers didn't like Company of Wolves. Yeah, I couldn't get into it. I didn't like it when it first came out. And then I watched it again for the second time last month. This year at some point. I did not know about Lone Wolf. It might be on my list. I think it is 1998. But some of these films are hard to track down.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. I think I may have seen it. I don't remember.
It's not one I've heard of, but yeah.
I did. Have you watched Night Shadow yet with Kato Kalin?
No. Hang on, I'll bring up my list. That's as we're going through it. Right. I've just taken off about 10 films because they haven't been made yet. They were on that list.
Yeah.
They're in development.
Yeah, Night Shadow is like I think it's late 80s, early 90s.
Night Shadow.
I did a review of it way back when, like long time ago. If you go back,
Night the Werewolf. Night Shadow, yes, 1989. There we go.
Yeah.
Haven't been able to find it yet. Might be free on YouTube, hopefully. And
it was on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not sure if it still is.
Lone Wolf, not as it's Lone Wolf, 1988. That's on the list if I can find it. Oh,
yeah,
Terry McGill's down.
It's a big transformation scene here.
Yeah, this is it. It's rubbish. Looks like a monkey.
His
eyes going funny, and then he beats him to death.
I mean,
it's a werewolf.
It's not super terrible.
It's not great.
It's not great, but I've definitely seen worse.
Yeah, well, definitely yes, but it doesn't. It doesn't extend like a werewolf you'd think would. It just like goes twisted.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, hey, what can we mangle? And
yeah. Yeah, they give up their St. Christopher's. Hopefully, they are silver.
Yeah, turn into Silver Bullet. Yeah.
I liked Company of Wolves because I saw it as a kid at my aunt and uncle's house. I was shocked to see Jessica Fletcher in a horror movie. Yes, she is the best part of it.
She
Yes,
she was in a couple of really good movies.
Is Lone Wolf canon produced as well as because I guess it's probably just UK that.
I think it's just UK. Yeah.
Yeah, Lone Wolf McQuaid is probably Chuck's best.
That is a good Chuck one. Yeah.
I remember switching off when I went to it. It's absolute shit. Yes. If you the marsupials, is that the
come on,
marsupials?
you're not into the marsupials, man. Come on.
It's a terrible film.
It's
for that.
It's
For a
pretty
video
bad.
I'm doing. But yeah, there's I can't remember. There's like I think there's 10 Howling films now.
Jeez.
I think by the time they got to 7 or 8, I think 6, 7, 8 or something, the same director, he somehow manages to weave them all together in to one story. Stand By Me, yes, it was. That was the Stephen King, Corey Feldman. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. Yeah, because you never think of it of Stephen King as such, do you?
No, I don't.
Yes, mine kind of blanks out the King non-horrors. Yeah, I guess Shawshank Redemption.
It's horrific.
Yes. That's not. Haim, yes. Haim was in Watchers, but that was Dean Koontz. Yes, that's true. He was only in the first one. I think there's 3 or 4 of those films.
I think that, yeah, there's at least
My nephew just discovered the Lone Ranger, so he wants us to give him a silver bullet that can actually fire. And then we get this.
You see, now
montage.
he just needs to go hang out with Rudy from the Monster Squad. He can make him a silver bullet.
I'm in the goddamn club, aren't I?
That's right.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Have I done the? I don't think I've done the Monster Squad.
What?
I know it's ridiculous, isn't it? All these
What the hell?
300 watch parties I've done. I don't think I've
You've
ever
never
done
done
that.
the Monster Squad? Oh man, that needs to be remedied.
Yes, the FX in this are kind of pale compared to American Werewolf and Howling.
So you already have a bat. So now you need a werewolf, a mummy. And
Yeah, who can I get on?
We can do a big Monster Squad watch.
The creature, not the creature from the Black Lagoon. It's
Rico
not.
Brownie, man. Rico Brownie.
Why? Yeah. The worst thing about the American Werewolf in London is the American part of it. Right. So, American Werewolf in London came out 81, which is how long ago? 43 years ago?
Yes.
So that had a budget of come on, 10 million back then, estimated. 10 million, which let's say that's a budget of like 30 million now.
Yeah.
And they haven't bettered it.
Since then. Yep. That's funny.
Oh, look. The man that's late.
Hey.
No, I did that joke an hour and a half ago.
You did, yeah.
Remember Howling 6, The Freaks, being on Late Night Channel 4, which is also terrible, yes.
I mean, are any of them good besides the first one?
The second one's the best, of course. Me and Professor Macabre agree on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now, so yes, they cancelled what was it, July 4th because of the murder of the kid. But now we got a jack-o'-lantern. So obviously it's been a few months.
So yeah.
I'm guessing it's.
Hey, it's the perfect Halloween mood. Not a pumpkin in it.
This is 80s Halloween, yeah, where there's barely any decorations.
Yeah. Like a skeleton on the window, and that's about it.
Yes, it's done that, and any trick-or-treaters. But they seem to be out in the countryside. How many people are going to be venturing out there? Yes, Dolores Claiborne. That's doesn't feel like well, it feels like a Stephen King film, but it's definitely not horror, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was way over the top in Misery. Yes, Howling 2 is the most watchable for sure, yes. Not because it's great.
I'm I need to rewatch too. It's been a good long while.
Oh well, yes, you do because I always remember the trailer on TV, and then of course Sybil Danning's in it, and then it's got Christopher Lee, Terrible Werewolves. And it's filmed in Eastern Europe.
So
Before it was-
so far, who's your favorite werewolf? Since you've been watching all these, I mean, it doesn't have to be, just overall whatever.
Well, Late Phases was a good one because I haven't watched American Werewolf because that's next week. So out of the ones I've watched, let's see, terrible.
Decent.
Werewolves Within, I do like that one, and of course I watched this one. But Strippers versus Werewolves was actually quite good.
Was it? Now?
It was. It's Wolf Cop.
Wolf Cop is fun. Yeah, that one is fun.
Yeah, that is a fun one.
Both of them are fun. The second one's good too.
Dogman, I didn't finish. I need to get back on that just to make sure I can say. I haven't seen. I know there's a Dogman 2.
Dogman, like the children's book, Dogman.
I don't think so. No. Right, you guys are going to bed. It's 2 a.m. But the most disappointing, I would say, was an erotic werewolf in London with Misty Monday.
Oh, Misty Monday. Oh yeah. All right.
It
I
has
thought
the
you had to
same
say it right
cast, I think, as what did we watch? Playmates of the Apes.
Yeah.
But it is a different makers, and there's a poster there.
Which is sad because Erin Brown, aka Misty Monday,
Yes.
can be a good actress depending
Yes.
on the part in the movie.
She
But-
knew what she was doing in the past,
But yeah, in those early days, yeah.
but I think there's only one werewolf scene that's right at the end. It was mostly just two different ladies just turned up and get it on, and one of them goes out around town in London at some point, filmed on a secret camera by guerrilla style. But
Yeah.
so far, I haven't got to a great one, apart from this one, I guess. I'd watched more than once. There is a werewolf in the It mini-series, isn't there? Yes. This is what that counts as a werewolf movie. Does someone said Waxwork isn't on that list because it has a werewolf, and I thought maybe it's because it's an anthology and it's only got a small part of the story.
Yeah, I'm about to say, kind of barely.
Yeah.
But I mean, technically, I guess.
Same with Fright Night 2. He's only a small part as a werewolf. If he is a werewolf, he looks like a werewolf, acts like a werewolf, but you can just turn it on and off.
Yeah.
Would like to watch Bad Moon again. Yeah, see, was that the one I mentioned earlier that you hated?
I saw it once when I was like 17 or something.
Cursed could have been a lot better, I think, because it's one of those films that they reshot like half of it.
Yeah, that had a terrible shooting.
But considering what happened, it's not too bad. Yeah, so here we go. In the first scene, and that is really Gary Busey being thrown around doing his stunts. And he did get cut for real on one of the glass bits. You can see it if you have that 4K version and slow it down.
Yeah,
you can see him. Although it just looks like he's bleeding because it's part of the thing. But yeah, so in the first scene, the werewolf cuts people to cuts the guy's head off in one swipe. Then he brutalizes a woman in her bedroom, rips her to shreds. But this one, he just grabs people and throws them around. If at all, he's just a girl by her head now. And yeah, no one gets scratched, no one gets bitten. There you go. There's Busey. Yeah, it's that scene when he goes into the mirror on the wall. He's got a cut on his arm. Yeah, hit him with a poker. That'll do it. So yeah, this obviously the werewolf could finish him off in a second.
You would think, no.
The original werewolf. There you go. Naked werewolf woman. Is that the trouble? Is somebody's had different names.
I have seen it. In States, it's just called Werewolf Woman, but it's
yes. Is that a 70s one?
Yeah. It's fun because it's so dumb.
Yeah, I think it had a third name as well. Werewolf Woman.
Yeah,
Woman.
yeah. I think there's a couple of names for that movie.
Woman. Yeah, it's not woman. Or is it women? I can't remember now. Shit. It's on the list. Right, there you go. The Legend of the Wolf Woman. I got.
Yeah,
No, that's
that's another name.
Or
Yeah.
that was the one. The Woman. Oh yeah, I watched the Werewolf versus the Vampire Woman. That was bad. Bloody Italians. Can't make a horror film to save their life.
Have you watched any of the Paul Naschy ones?
Yes, that was. Isn't that one of them? I think. I saw.
He did about a dozen of them.
Yeah, I saw the Yeti and the Werewolf.
Okay, yeah. I covered that one too for when I was doing the Video Nasties.
Yeah, I don't know why these films are video nasties. What? Oh yeah, I saw the Beast in Heat, which was a video nasty.
Yeah. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein is a gem.
There are. I've never been a fan of Abbott and Costello films, but they
Oh,
were never
man.
shown. They were never
That one
shown
in
in the
particular.
UK.
Yeah, that one in particular, got it. I love that one.
Where's the other one? Werewolf in Bangkok. Where is it? There's another. There was the erotic werewolf, and then there's where is it? One I'm struggling to find. Sexy Teenage Werewolf Rampage 4 from 2017.
That sounds like the winner right there.
That might be the winner.
That sounds
Okay.
like that's gonna be your number one, isn't it? So yes, at the end of the month, you're gonna do a top 10, right?
Yeah, maybe if erotic werewolf was in 4K, it would look better than shot on video. But oh, I don't know if it counts, but Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf is on the list
yeah.
for somebody.
It's over.
Oh, the film's over. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, all right.
But Busey should have should have been the werewolf back. Yes.
But just think, Busey survived this werewolf, so he could go on to fight the Ginger Dead Man.
I thought he voiced the Gingerbread Man. But yeah, so Everett McGill is credited at the top as Reverend so and so, and then he's credited at the bottom as werewolf because he had two parts. I don't know if he got paid twice as much. Werewolf Woman lost the naked for the later UK releases. The grape soda scene was trimmed down. There you go. Explains a lot. Werewolf of the Yeti was a nasty. I don't know why I didn't see anything apart from there's a bit of nudity.
There was one scene where I don't remember if he was like eating a heart or something. Or something, and I think that took something like that.
Just too desensitized these days, I guess.
Yeah.
To notice such thing. Yeah, I don't think there's any apart from anything in the credits. Craft services was Linda Ammons. Stunt coordinator was Julius LaFour. I didn't see any stunt people I recognized.
Yeah.
Apprentice editor was Tommy Dorsett.
Indeed.
It's just the only film where Busey doesn't die. And I was just thinking that when you said the other films. When we said Under Siege, he does. Point Break, he does. Buddy Holly, he does.
Yeah.
Wait, Hider in the House, I can't remember.
The orchestrations were done by Barb Luby.
Nice.
Gotta love
catering
that.
So, what's the difference between catering and the other one I said? Because North Carolina Film Group did that.
I don't know.
North Carolina, this was filmed in.
Yeah, Wilmington. Yep. Yeah, Wilmington's kind of a big East Coast hub for films. At least for a while it was. That's where Dawson's Creek was filmed too.
There you go. There we go. Silver Bullet. Fun times and quick. A 90-minute film, how things should be.
Yeah, they either make them way too short or way too long now.
Yeah.
Like, and there's no in the middle.
Yeah, Wolf on don't know about because I saw it in the cinema and I liked it, but the last time I watched it a few years ago, I didn't enjoy it as much. I did find it dull.
Mm.
So I don't know how I'll feel on the next watch.
But
yeah, I haven't seen it many times either.
I also have to give you my favorite Buseyism.
Okay.
Okay, it's fear, F-E-A-R. What does fear stand for?
For he's I don't know.
False evidence appearing real.
The man's a genius.
Yep, the man is a certified genius.
Let's see. Bob's saying Little Red Riding Hood, but I found at least 3 films that have Red Riding Hood, and 2 of them are called Red Riding Hood, but we shall see. Because
Did you see the one with Amanda Seyfried?
that might be the one. That's depends which year it came out.
I don't remember what year it came. It was watchable. It was all right.
I did think when I saw she was in it, it might be watchable at least. That's all we can hope for. So yeah, there's Red Riding Hood from 2011. Bubba the Redneck Werewolf. I've seen that before. Blood Red with 2 Ds in 2017. Red Riding Hood from 2003.
I think the 2011 one was hers.
Predatory
about
Moon,
right. It was around that time.
I watched, as you saw, I saw Grandma Werewolf. That was bad.
Yeah. That was pretty terrible. Just from the poster, that looked pretty bad.
A lot of them are free. A lot of the ones I watch are free on YouTube, luckily.
Yeah.
But
oh, yeah.
the ones I'm most looking forward to are Helen Keller versus Nightwolves.
That one's on my list, too.
Piranha Man versus Werewolf Man. Howl of the Piranha from 2010.
Oh, I haven't heard of those.
No, exactly. That's the trouble with these. President Wolfman. It's got to be better than the Werewolf of Washington, which I have seen. There's 3 Santo films. I don't know if I'll be able to get to those.
There's probably more Santos films than that with the werewolf in it.
I forgot what it is now. Dr. Jekyll versus the Werewolf. Frankenstein's Bloody Terror. Godzilla versus Wolfman somehow.
I don't believe that's an official Godzilla movie.
I don't think it's a fair fight, is it?
Just stomp. That's like Godzilla versus Bambi. Just the stomp.
Yes, it's over quick. Mexican Werewolf in Texas. I don't know if I've actually ever seen that one. I
haven't even heard of that one.
Where is it? There's one that's got the best title ever. Even right. The rats are coming. The werewolves are here. 1972 classic.
I mean, with a name like that, how could you go wrong?
It's exactly. How is that not #1 film of the decade?
Or ever?
Zombie Werewolves Attack from 2009. Dances with Werewolves in 2017. Werewolves in Heat in 2015.
There's so many I've never even heard of.
Exactly. I saw this list. I thought, there'll be about 20 or 30 films I can watch, but there's 200 on this list, and there's at least 50 that aren't proper films or the same name as something else. But Werewolf Fever.
You got the Werewolf Fever.
Project Metal Beast.
I've seen that one.
I've seen it before, but I can't remember anything about it. It's bound to be terrible. Right, let's get to this chat and we'll see what's happening. Oh, yes, the new Demi Moore body horror. Oh, what's the running time? Is it really long?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know. I did see the trailer. It does look pretty interesting.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a really gnarly body horror, but then they say that a lot.
Yeah.
Eye of the Tiger, Bulletproof, Actor Piracy. There you go. Eye of the Tiger, yeah, he's an actor. Yes. Yeah. I keep thinking Bulletproof. I hear Adam Sandler one. I thought, hang on, he's not in that, is he?
Eye of the Tiger, I think, was pretty good from what I remember.
It was pretty good. It's a weird film because it's like half cheesy 80s action and then half serious thriller where bad things happen to people. And it's supposed to be then the next minute he's suiting up and taking people out. I think, yeah, Abbott
Abington, I don't think there was ever a Meets the Wolfman one.
No,
I
Meet the
think-
Frankenstein is the only one on the
Meet
list.
Frankenstein was the one. Larry Talbot.
Yes, my mom's a werewolf.
That's a fun one. Yeah, that's a fun one.
I've seen it. I just can't remember much about it. I remember the poster where she's shaving her legs. Very hairy legs, but the substance. Oh, it's 2 hours 20 minutes. Yeah, that's gonna
funny. Wow.
Because it's
Yeah,
elevated horror. Yeah, elevated horror.
Like we were saying, it's either too long or too short.
Yeah,
it's either
definitely.
45 minutes or 3 hours. It's like,
Yes.
what the hell, man?
Striptease is a horror, but it's more psychological.
Striptease and G.I. Jane.
I have not seen G.I. Jane.
I've only seen clips. Yeah,
That's a Ridley Scott film as well, isn't it? Yeah, I had no interest in this.
Yeah, no, I've no clue. No.
I Was a Teenage Werewolf, yes, with Michael Landon from Highway to Heaven. Yes.
That was kind of fun too. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that on the list. House of Dracula, House of Frankenstein, The Undying Monster, Face of the Screaming Werewolf, El Castello de los Monstros.
There you go.
And then you got Bloods versus Wolves with Z's because it's urban.
I've seen the cover of that.
FDR, American Badass.
Oh yeah, FDR, yeah.
But Huntress, Spirit of the Night, Space
Yeah.
Wolf.
Hunter Spear the Night is not really a vampire, not really a werewolf movie. Just throwing that out there.
But it's on the list. I didn't make this list. It's on IMDb.
She sort of turns in, sort of.
Oliver the Pissed Werewolf. Yes. Right, what's Al doing? You've just done a video, haven't you?
I'm going to have a couple more recommendations for people, which those seem to be doing pretty well. And I have a new Titans of Terror coming out on Sunday with a British starlet. So
I might have heard of this one then.
You actually may have heard of this one, yes.
Cool. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Dr. Wolfula. Yeah, you need to get Dr. Wolfula on one of these.
I needed Dr. Wolfia for this, not you. No.
wrong animal.
But yes, I'm off. Unless I think there's something to do tomorrow night. But yes, I'm away on Sunday night. I'll be with Jim's Retro Emporium and Badger Phillips in an arcade in Bristol. So. But then Monday is a double episode, 2 interviews. Who is it? Somehow
you're like, I don't even remember.
Yeah, Jerry Conway, who co-created many Marvel characters, one of them being the Punisher.
Oh, nice.
At 10 p.m. and then Cynthia Rothrock at midnight. So there we go. And late night.
Yeah, isn't the Black Creek trailer coming out
The
tomorrow?
trailer drops
tonight, tomorrow?
Yeah, it's over the weekend, isn't it? If not Monday.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, it's like in the middle of the night or something.
But yeah, but the thing, I played it on a video I did the other day. They got copyrighted the teaser trailer for the music, and they haven't released it yet. So, on that bombshell, we'll say good night, Al. Or good day, Al, as it's what?
Good night, Al.
4:30 in the morning, afternoon. Good night, Bob, as he says. Good night, all.
Good night, Bob.
Oh, Bushwhackers versus Hairy Wolves.
If only.
Yes, missed Rothrock last time. Yeah. I don't think she's going to be on for long because she's doing a promotion, so it's not a full interview this time.
Nice.
But I'm hoping people who have backed the campaign can join to ask her a question.
Yeah.
Halloween has begun. Indeed, I thought I'd get in early before the horror people. Spoil it. Thank you, Michael Myers, for the half you saw. Night, Dr. Impossible. So good night, everyone. Good night, Al.
Good night.